my eyes were filled with tears a while ago. Um, you know, someone told me once it's better to keep your vulnerability inside. Do not show the world your tears, do not show them that area where you're sensitive, you're emotional, you're embarrassed. And I think a lot of you could relate to this. Like, keep these things hidden, keep your pain hidden, keep your frustration hidden, keep your embarrassment hidden. I learned, like, currently, especially building that relationship and trying to know God, trying to know my purpose in this life. I'm learning so much that it is okay to be vulnerable in a good way in front of anybody, especially when you have a testimony, when you have a true testimony that God is doing a lot in your life. God is changing your circumstances and bringing the new into your life. It is okay to seem vulnerable or present that vulnerability to the public, because in this vulnerability, this is where your testimony is spoken. This is where your voice is heard, and your healing also comes in that testimony. You are able to speak about what God has done in your life, the transformation, that resetting, that renewal God is doing in your life. I could tell you, if I have to look at myself before, words like this is something I would have to sit down and think, okay, what is that conversation about today? But when you have decided to put everything and give God everything, He provides you with the right words. He provides you with the knowledge and the wisdom to speak your testimony and speak that pain that is in your heart, that it could touch others. And people could get healing from your testimony. Your story could be a motivation or inspiration to others that are out there trying to change their life or trying to bring good in their life. Because we know the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That is what the demon is there for, to destroy what God has ordained for you, to stir you away from your true destiny, your true calling. That is what the enemy wants, to see you fearful, to see you in pain, to see you hurt, to see you begging, to see you in bondage. But I will say this to you right now. If you trust God, if you put your faith in Him, no matter what you're going through, trust me, a lot of people are hurting out there. A lot of people live in poverty. A lot of people live in pain, sickness. And based on everything I see that is happening, I could tell you, I know God is going to come very soon. Because this world is full of pain, is full of hurt. God is coming, and He's coming sooner than we are expected. So much pain in this world. So much hurt is in this world. So much anger in this world. And when you decide to speak out, when you decide to share that vulnerability, oftentimes you get criticized, you get labeled, you get judged because you're speaking out. But when God gives you a testimony to share and speak of, that testimony will be the testimony that could heal others, that could open up the ear, that could open up the eyes, so that they themselves could give their life to God. When you find God, you find love. When you find God, Trust me, I'll tell you, when you give your life to God, a lot of things just start changing in your life. And I could tell you it is renewing you, because now you're setting God at your foundation. So it's like it's stripping you. Everything you've ever done, He strips the old off of you, and then He's going to bring the new in you. You are going to be renewed. You are going to be reborn. You are now going to, gain what is meant to be yours. All what was taken away from you, your destiny, everything is now going to return to you with amplification, because now God is doing a miracle in your life. Everyone that spoke about you, everyone that pointed fingers on you, now they will see how God has fulfilled you and lifted you up, because you have decided to begin that relationship. You have placed God before everything else. I realized something this week. When I took myself off of social media, I learned something. Anytime you devote yourself, you give yourself that time to be on social media, and it is not for the will of God, what you are doing, you are placing that thing before Him. And as we know, we cannot have no other God but Him. You cannot have no other God but Him. So you have to be so careful the way you approach social media. You have to be so careful the way you approach things you like, things of the flesh. You have to be so careful, ensuring that the only being you're worshiping is God. The first thing you wake up in the morning, you see is God. Anytime you're going through the most struggles or challenges in your life, I'm telling you, it is time to repent, speak to God, present everything to Him, and He could work miracles in your life. He could work miracles in your life. If you have been looking for a miracle, things are not going the way it's supposed to be, speak to God and you will see what is going to happen. I found myself questioning something this week. Questioning and asking God, Lord, why? I know they're saying that sometimes it's not good to question God, but I am trying to understand what is going on, what is going on, Lord? Help me. Anything you pray for, He answers, and He presents it in a way that not the way you expect it to happen. He presents it in a way that will glorify Him. But you have to be so careful. You have to question anything you are experiencing or anything that is happening in your life. You have to question. You have to call to Him and ask Him if He is the one that is allowing certain things to happen, or if it is of the enemy. Because we know anytime some of you, anytime you're seeing you're building wealth too fast, you have to question it. Anything that is taking you away from God, taking your time away from God, I will tell you this: question it. If you are making money, you're building a business, and it takes so much time where you don't have time to worship and pray to God, question it. Sometimes it is a test to see how faithful you are. Because a lot of us, when we are in pain, when we struggle, we cry to God, we shout out to Him and say, Lord, help, Lord, help. When He starts helping, we forget. We see that a lot in a lot of circumstances. If you remember this boy that cried wolf, there came a point in time where no one ran out to his aid and he lost his sheep. So I want you to ask yourself, when you cry to God and you ask Him for help, what are your promises to Him? What do you do in return? What do you tell Him you're going to do in return? Do you keep to those words? Again, not because you are a disciple of God, it means you're not going to go through challenges and circumstances. Certain situations, things will still happen, because that is the time you will see more battles. You experience more battles in your life. I will tell you my battles. You see, when you just get married, as soon as you build that covenant, problems. As soon as you start building that relationship with God, problems gonna come in your life. And these problems, there are two things that happen with these problems. One of them is God is trying to make you build your strength, so that when the enemy comes to attack you, you are strong enough to use prayers to defeat them. And two, the enemy is using this against you to show you your weakness. Use your weakness against you to show you that God is not really working when He actually is. God does not accelerate blessings immediately if He does not see you as a disciple that is honoring Him, that is going to be faithful, that is, you are consistently praying to Him and worshiping Him. You have to go through that test. You have to develop that discipline every single day to worship, to pray to Him. When you have developed that discipline, He's going to say, one habit, you have actually nailed one. Then it goes on to the two. It does not happen overnight. It is consistency. I will tell you, in my regular life, consistency is something that I had to work on. And in building the relationship with God, I was like, yes, I am going to do this. And I'm going to be consistent at it. Once I have mastered developing that consistent relationship with God, it is going to transfer into other places in my life. So if you see yourself at a place where you're having challenges, you're maybe stagnant, you're maybe delayed, things are being delayed, you may be procrastinating, doubting yourself. If you are experiencing these things right now, I will tell you, try God. When you try God, what is going to happen is you develop that discipline in honoring and serving God. It then transfers. It transfers into your daily life. I'm telling you this. It transfers. And I had to learn that. For me, I am going to share a video with you guys and introduce something to you. I'm going to share a video with you showing me around celebrities that making millions of dollars. Yeah, and I'm there promoting the events everywhere with my flyers, smiling. I get to go to free concerts everywhere. But there was something in my heart that was telling me that is not my true happiness. That's not my joy. That is not my joy. I wanted something more than that, and I was not getting it in the world. And where I got that love is from speaking to God and understanding His love. That love is so different than any other love you're gonna get out there. Or you think your husband love you, your children love you, your mother, you think that is love? It's when you're touched by God, you will understand and feel what love is, because that love is going to pour into you. It makes you love anybody. If you have had enemies, your enemies, you look at them with that love. You're like, you don't feel anything towards anyone, no negative energy. You love everybody just the same. It's a different type of love. You see them differently. And anytime someone has done you something, you begin to learn that it is not the person that God placed on earth, but it is those demonic spirits that have taken over these individuals to hurt you. That is what you begin to learn. And when you have understand that your battles is against demonic spirits and not human beings, your life is going to be so much better. You're no longer gonna have envious, hatred, jealousy, resentment, unforgiveness in your heart, because God has awakened something in you. He has cleansed and healed you of all those pains you've had. I had to come on live today. I'm not even sure. I'm telling you, sometimes God will allow you to speak and He'll flow wisdom through you and make you touch the right person that needs to hear this word. I don't just come random. It's just, I had my phone on and honestly, I was crying my heart out. I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I could, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But then God said to me, what do you mean you don't know what to do? I gave you everything already. You just know how, you need to know how to start implementing it and move with it. I am not going to, listen to me, when God bless you with something, let's say you say, Lord, I need a job. I need a job. I need to make money. You say something, I need to pay these things right now. For me, I was like, Lord, I need to pay my bills. I'm not getting enough money and things like that. He does not just give you money. What He gives you knowledge, and He gives you a vision to create something that could bring wealth to you. That is in my case. In someone else's case, they might get money. But in my case, what He is doing to me, He is showing me the multiple talents that I have, that He has blessed me with, that could make me a wealthy woman. And I am here sitting, helping everybody, and I am not using the talent that God gave me to build wealth the right way. Sometimes some of you out there helping everyone and you're not helping yourself. I will say this to you right now. He said, be fruitful and multiply. My interpretation of this is, He has blessed you with talents. Use those talents to build, whether it is a business, build collaboration, whatever it is, to bring wealth. When you've gained that wealth, then you multiply it. Multiplication meaning you either build other businesses, you educate others so that these others could gain skill set, build businesses of their own, educate others. That is what He placed everything on earth for us to build wealth with. When He has revealed your true talents and passion to you, you need to start working on it. And this is what I am doing right now. I am starting over again. I had to erase everything out of my life. I felt last year, if I have had a difficult time in my life, it would be from 2023 to last year. I would say last year, September. Listen, this is the most challenging time I felt in my 40 plus years living on this earth. And what God started teaching in November, December is patience. He taught me this in order. This is the order in which he taught me. First, I had to seek forgiveness from God for so many things, things from since my mother's womb. A lot of times you have to really get forgiveness. So forgiveness. You also have to forgive people because something. I wish I knew what I knew now before. We don't blame people for a lot of things they do. You blame. I say you blame the energies that is around them. And that is what I'm learning. Trust me, my heart cries every day because I wish I knew. My heart knew what it knows right now. I mean, it was there, but I feel when you reach a point where you're hurt, when people hurt you, you do not know how to react because it is the devil way of controlling you. Fear, hurt, guilt, embarrassment, the enemy will use those against you to try to win you so you could do negative things. Oh, hey, South Common, everybody. South Common, Edmonton, right? But he started me with, first I did my deliverance. I seek forgiveness. I forgave every single person that I feel in my heart that I did not know of, that I had anything in my heart towards, and those that I felt that I had something towards. You'd be surprised. I had to do all that. And then he taught me one thing at a time. Patience was the first one. Because once I started praying and asking for forgiveness and deliverance, as soon as I finished, I was like, Lord, you help me because I don't have rent money. I don't have this. I need money right now to pay my bills. I need to make this amount of money this month. Nope, that is not how it is. He had a deep conversation with me. And he said, no, that's not it. Let's work on patience and let's work on the order in which you are going to come to me and ask me for what you want so you could get it from me. I was like, oh, really? There is an order, Lord? What? I thought I just pray and ask you for miracles and miracles work. He said to me, no, that's not how it is done. That is my story. So I was like, but that ain't gonna pay my bills. This is me in a conversation with God. I was like, what you're telling me right there is not gonna pay my bills. I need rent to be paid next month. I am looking for help. I'm not getting any help. He said to me, wait, you're still not learning the core principles that I want you to learn. There is an order in which you have to ask me. So I was like, okay. I started praying. I cried my heart out. I was like, oh my goodness, the first of the month is coming. Lord, help me. I closed down. Listen, I shut down my business all in person. I said, everybody go back. I did not want any part of something. I shut everything down and I was like, I'm starting from zero. And I poured my heart out. I closed down everything and took an intimate time with God. And when I started praying and fasting, I looked at myself in the mirror and I started looking very different. So I'm asking myself, what is going on? What is going on? There was a joy in my heart even if I had nothing. There was a joy in my heart, and there was visions of, things became a bit more clear to me that I was actually doing what God wanted. I was loving more. I was a bit more patient. I started to become a bit more humble and calm. It was an eye-opener for me. It was an experience for me. I started praying. I was like, okay, maybe I need to go work. Everything is like, no, spend some more time with me. Right now, we're working on your health. I was like, okay. I feel 5 days into praying and repenting, I started getting visions to change my business around. I started seeing things in my business, different things. I was like, what is going on? That is different. I started seeing a face to my business. And then day number 7, I got a call from someone. They were like, Darci, I'm sending you some grocery today. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna send you a gift for your son, for you for the Christmas. So it gets in time. I want to thank this wonderful lady. And God started blessing me the right way. He started placing people in my heart and in my life the right way. But I was praying for something else. Listen, all I could tell you guys out there is a God that listens, but he has an order that you need to follow to come to him to get what you're looking for. Everyone's circumstances might be different, but the order, there is just that order based on your situation. Today was an interesting day for me. Another day full of tears again. Trying to get back on my feet. But in my heart, there is still this joyful feeling that everything is going to be okay. I have this feeling inside of my heart that keeps telling me, you're gonna get back on your feet. Everything is gonna be okay. You trust me. So I'm trusting God. I'm trusting everything he's doing in my life and everything he's saying. The most important thing I'm praying for is when God decides to lift me up back on my feet, I want to stay rooted, and I want to ensure that he's at the foundation of everything that I am doing, all my plans, all my decisions. I want to ensure that relationship is intact and nothing is going to impact it or hinder it. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. Sometimes doubt, fear will come. You just have to get back on. What you have to do, just get back and pray. And God will touch your heart. God will touch your heart where it needs to be touched. He'll touch your heart. Yeah. So if you don't know, I don't have another YouTube platform. I'm doing more behind the scenes of building my business back. I felt I did a journey in Toronto, trying to purchase a home from zero, from $25. I had $25 in my account. This one, I'm building my business from zero, something new. Everything is brand new. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. It's just that this week, it's just something I'm just dealing with. A bit emotional about it. I don't even know. I'm just presenting everything that is happening to God. You know what I'm doing? I've been purchasing fabric. I'm gonna tell y'all. Look at this, my face. I was crying a while ago. If you see my eyes looking, honestly, I was very emotional a while ago. I've been praying, and just someone I have to continue to pray for. But I've been very emotional. I've been going to the fabric store. Every time I get $10, I take $5 and I purchase a piece of fabric. That $5 could give me 3 pieces of fabric. This is how God is using me. Let me tell you. That $10 could give me 3 pieces of fabric, and I could divide this fabric into multiple pieces and make certain things. I'm really good at designing, whether it is fashion. So I'll be posting my hair accessories, certain fashion. I'm very creative like that. So God has put my passion back where it's supposed to be. I'm trying to build my home interior decor brand, you guys. So I was on that journey. June of 2023, something happened. I stopped, but I think everything happens for a reason. I think everything happens for a reason. Trust me, because I think God is going to use everything that happened to really bring something good out of it. So I'm at the fabric store. I'm going to get maybe, I think I could get maybe 3 pieces of fabric today. That's about $15. And we're going to try to multiply that $15 and see if we could make $100 out of it. Right? But when I create things for people, they're very creative. They're from my heart. I put my time into it. And when you get something from me, I make products. I make skincare, hair care products. But my true passion, I've always been someone that is very creative. So my son and I were doing a launching. He's doing a launching February 1st. He's launching stationery products. He makes bookmarks, positive affirmation bookmarks. He's doing a collection for the Black History Month, which is next month. He's also made some for anti-bullying. And if you guys know any school where we could bring these products in, we want to go to all different schools and present those products, bookmarks, little notebooks, just to bring positivity. Some of them, they're going to have Bible quotes. Not everyone is into the Bible quotes, but we're disciples of God. So we have to include, like faith-based inspirational quotes that I find that could benefit people, right? So we're working on that, and I'm praying to God blessing over that initiative we're working on. This year, I'm praying that I could raise enough money because I want to do the free haircuts this year again. Free haircuts for kids throughout Canada. Um, Last year, we had an interview with CTV, CBC News. This year, we're hoping it gets bigger. Again, these are all funds for myself. There was someone I spoke to about an initiative like that. Listen to me. I feel the enemy is someone that attacks people, especially when, you know, your vision is really good. But I'm doing this by myself right now. Throughout Canada, I'm hoping that it's gonna grow and build. This year, my goal is to give 1,000. I'm pushing 1,000 free haircuts throughout Canada. The goal is to have 10 cities, 100 for each city. Toronto was on board last year, Calgary was on board last year, Edmonton here. I'm currently doing it alone. Um, but it was a vision, I worked on it. There was someone that helped me pay the non-for-profit. I have to build funds to repay that person. I feel I was not patient, and that is what God is teaching me, to be patient with anything I'm bringing forth. right? I don't like to owe people. I honestly don't like it at all. But I'm very transparent. I'm a very honest person. Um, I feel God sent people in our life to teach us certain things about ourselves, to teach us, um, to strengthen us sometimes, to encourage us, to support us, to empower us. Some of us, we may come around people who are just not right. Some, they're right but need help. Yeah. So I am, you guys could come in the fabric store with me today. I'm gonna see if I could get, I'll take you behind the scenes of me starting from scratch. So if you want, purchase me fabric. People have to start purchasing me fabrics. This is what I'm saying. Purchase me fabric. Um, yeah, purchase fabric for me because I'm building something. Oh gosh. So this is Marshall's. Let me show you. This is Marshall's fabric store in Edmonton. Unlike Toronto with the multiple fabric stores, this here, the Union Hall is usually a place that have a lot of events. Last year I had a couple of events there. Yeah, so we're going to Marshall's. Let's see the fabric. I need to try to build myself wealth. So let me see what we have. I'm gonna get one of these cards. Make sure it is pushing. And I'm gonna show you guys. I need to get the fabric and a ribbon because I have to make a specific color scrunchie. Now look at this. These are like right now we're in fall, winter. Fall, winter. No, we're in winter. Winter going to spring. So these are warm knit fabrics, right? And look at the price of it. You see how expensive it is? So it is $24.9. Okay, so it is says $24.99. So what I usually do, I just get a little piece like this to promote it, to promote the product. If somebody like the color, I take a little piece for like, so I do 4. So I divide it into 4. So $24.99 divided into 4. I tell them what is the smallest piece I could get. They tell me 4 inches. I get 4 inches and I create a sample. And that is how I started. I'm starting off my business right now. This I'm going to purchase. White is my favorite color because I want to make an outfit, but not today. We're on a budget. We're getting products for the scrunchie that I want to make. All right. So I'm just going around. You guys are seeing my journey of starting my business from scratch. You see, I look for the price. So if this one is $10, believe you me, I would get a piece of fabric 4 inches for like $2.50 or $2.60. And then I could make maybe two scrunchies, put it on the website and see if anybody's gonna purchase it. So everything is gonna be, I'm hoping that I could put everything on the website from tonight so you guys get a chance to see that. Now the fabric I'm looking for today, you guys are seeing the behind. Oh my God, look at this one. But this is not satin. Why is it so spandecky? No, this somebody placed this here. So I came for, because Easter is around the corner, I like to start early. I need to start promoting early because I need to make money, okay? I am going to get this color, a very small piece because that's what I could afford. A very small piece, like 4 inches. 4 inches would give me 2 scrunchies, so I could use as my photograph right now to see who is interested in it. So I have to look for very affordable. So this is $16.99. If I divide that by 4, I'm paying maybe around what, $4? Yeah, $4, $5. So $5. Yeah, $5. And I need another peach pink. This color could go with this because this is Easter color. So this one's 16 as well. We have to make sure we're in budget. All right. So I'm showing you guys behind the scene how you could actually build a business by just going to the store, There are different ways you could build a business from scratch. And then we need yellow because we know Easter is like the lilac, the pink, the yellow, and there is a specific green for Easter. Where is it? So a specific green for Easter, like a color, like nice green, like this one. This one is nice for Easter. You're not seeing it properly on the screen, but I'm showing you. This one, look, oh, $7, yay. I like good prices. So this one says $7, and let me feel the quality. I like good quality, so I have to feel the quality. It's not about the price. You have to ensure the quality is good too. So I look at the threading of it because I want to make sure when I sew it, my customer is going to get really good quality product. Okay, so it looks like the frill is okay on this one. So this one is $7. And what others do we have? Look at this one. You see $22? I try to stay away from $22. This one is $22 because it has a stretch to it. So this, you could use this to make a very nice dress, like bridal dress or bridesmaid dress, a nice ball gown. You could use it because it's stretchy. What else? Behind the scenes of building from scratch, I swear. Okay, so this is nice. I like this. I could just take one piece in this because I'm not sure how many persons is gonna purchase this color, or I could take a lighter color that is a bit neutral. I've got to make sure that it is nice, like really nice for Easter. So that one looks good. I could get one piece of that. They're gonna tell me. So let's make sure we check the price. The price is $16.99. So consider $17. We divide that by 4. We're gonna get how much? How much is? So can somebody check the price for me, please? For something. So that's $5. I've got to make sure check I have enough money for that. This one is beautiful, but if it is too thick for a scrunchie, not too well. I like my scrunchies to be soft and very easy to twist around the hair. Like this is good. So this fabric is really good. It's very soft and it's not rigid on the hair, but I have to check the frilling of it to ensure. So this is nice. This is perfect. And it says $10. So $10.99 divided by 4. Let's double into about $3. So I'm gonna take that one, and it's pretty affordable. Not bad at all. So that I could actually get 8 inches in that. So 8 inches would give me about 3 scrunchies. I could create 4 inch. Yeah, I could get about, I could get 2 scrunchies in that color. Now let's look for very nice, the teal blue, which is this. This one is too thick. I need it softer. I need it so soft, but they don't have it softer. These ones too thick. I like very soft for the scrunchie. This is soft, but how much is that one? $11 is not bad. $11 is not bad, but let's see the quality of the satin on this one. Frilling, is it good to sew? Does this color look like an Easter color to you? I think it does look like Easter color. Yeah, I think that could pass for Easter color. Oh, the light blue, but it's so thick. So I think I could, let me see this next to the lilac. You want to ensure that it matches. It's not too bad. I think this could pass for, yeah, I think this could pass for Easter color. And I need a nice pink. I got a nice pink the last time, but this one is definitely for Easter, but this is too thick for the hair. I wouldn't do that. You see how thick it is? We would not do that. Let me see what else. Like a nice soft pink would be good. This one, $16. I'm trying to get affordable here. Look at this. This one feels really good, but it says $19. Oh my God. This one is the best feeling one. Let's see this one over here. This one, okay, $16. This one is perfect. It says $16. So this is, oh my goodness. This is the Easter color. So one, so five, $2.50, around $4. Okay. So that and a yellow. But they haven't got no nice yellow, the kind of yellow I want. It's not here. Might have to choose something like this, but this is just feeling so weird. Oh, what's about this one? This one is not looking too Eastery. I guess I might have to go with this one. I think this might look good. Easter. So yeah. So that is good for Easter. That is basically how I do it. And now we're going to try to multiply it. Okay? That's basically it. You always try to purchase and keep your stuff intact. Building your business. Okay, we're gonna go to the counter and do 4 inches each. And that is basically it. Thank you. Can I get 4 inches, 4 inches in each of them, please?
Okay, point one.
Yes, thank you.
This is point one.
Yes, thank you. So I get small pieces. And that's basically it to build. Do you have lilac in the Marshall's ribbon?
No check.
So this color,
What size you need?
the no, like two, the bigger one. Could I see the two big size you have? The difference? Thank you. This one up there. This color. Yes, please. The other side. Yeah, I want to see that size and the other size. Can I see the size next to it? The medium size? I want to see the difference, please. Yes, please. Thank you.
All ribbons are over there.
I'm taking the whole. That's why I asked. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this one.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. They're on sale, right?
Oh no.
No?
No, these are not.
Oh, they're not the Marshalls one? Oh, okay. I thought they were on the sale one. I think I purchased one last week and they told me it was.
Marshall ones all sold out?
No, they're back here.
These are Marshall ones?
They're there and in the warehouse now. You ran out of room to ribbon.
So this one is like a nice peach tone.
Yeah, the full 30% off.
I have this one, 50% off if you buy whole roll.
Oh,
But I have only this size.
oh, that's the only color. The color is a bit too light. I like the darker color. No, it's so
Darker?
yeah. I like the dark, like this one.
I'll check.
Maybe you
But
want
this
to.
is not on.
Yes, I understand. Thank you. Here, trying to get my fabric piece. I got this lavender pinkish one the last time. Oh, that's the only size? That's okay then. Thank you so much. I needed it bigger size.
You want this?
How much are these ones?
If you buy whole thing, you get the 10% off.
Got a budget. This one. I'm sharing everything with you guys so you can see. Let me hear the price. Let me cry.
2133 after discount.
That it's above my budget today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Above my budget. I would like the same 4-inch in this one and 4-inch in this one. All of them 4 inches. Thank you.
This one too?
Yes, ma'am. One day we're gonna come back to this video and we're going to smile. I'm telling you, I'm going to say, God, 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 oh my God, Lord. I've got to do this double cut. Got to make sure it is straight. Eating. Does that look too close? But at least I could get a photo showing the Easter collection. Let me see. Start promoting that. Give me in this one the 8 inches.
8 inches?
Yes, for this one. Because this one is a pink. This one is 16. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I need it to be. You could take
Give
it
you
out.
10% off if you take access now.
No, I can't because I wouldn't be able to use it, right? Yeah. And plus, my customers online before they say, Darcy, you buy. I'm actually live on my phone. I don't want them to say I wouldn't be able to use it, right? Oh, that's satin. It wouldn't rip though. Does it rip? Oh, okay. That one rips. I try that, huh? What is with the stain on them? My goodness. Something is, yeah, something is staining. For what I need it for, it cannot have a stain on it.
You don't want this one?
I cannot have any stains on the front. I'm sorry. Maybe the roll, maybe dust. I look for good stuff for you guys, so you'll purchase my products. It has to look on point. No complaints, right?
Point two, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. $8 to, and then this one I'm going to do $5 because then I'll have two of this one. That's how you start building from scratch.
Thank you. Is there another color on the floor, please? Thank you so much.
How much?
Point two.
One?
Two.
Two?
Can I get a cookie for roll up to the table, please? A cutter for roll, thank you. I'll just take you and switch it to the, thank you, that's okay.
I think you're more needed because you outline it. I'm expecting.
How are you? Good, it's Julie, right? Julia, yeah. And you had your application on it? Okay, yeah, I wasn't anywhere close to my yes, no, I remember that. Yes. I, since you were in last, and I haven't looked it up yet, but anyway.
Thank you. And that is it. And we go home and we make some scrunchies. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. And that is it. That's how you start off your little business. And you look for a cheap thread to match this one. You don't have the color. This and this, I don't have the color. I think I'm going to use white threads.